city, I did it for the love, I did it for the people, I did it for us.
Back on this rap-ish, I ain't even broke a sweat, homie, this practice. Pondering my next move, staring at my track list, hope I ain't missing my window. Praying like a Baptist, Seattle's own, tired of this Game of Thrones. They made a list of the best rappers and guess who wasn't on? While the disrespect continues, I'm steady packing these venues. Guess if you ain't at the table, you on the menu, and I'm that spitter, baby. They don't want you to see, but everybody's south of Capitol Hill's rocking with me. Boys smoke the trays and ponder getting their life together. I'm comfortable with my role, so I'm like, whatever. Me? I ain't got a job, but I work hard. And you don't work hard, but you got a job. The irony is I'm judged while you feel the applause. I'm slept on, that's why I had to set this alarm. My dudes is armed, I'm armed with this arm charm. Body banging like she got that cream from Barry Bonds. Yeah.
I did it for the city, I did it for the love, I did it for the people, I did it for us.
That Dre season is here, a real hitter with a mic, I'm everything that they fear. With that hood ain't the same, I was all on their ass, I'm level-headed. So yo, my dudes love when I spaz, and I'm so over Seattle's passive-aggressive attitude. They don't call you back, what they really saying is F you. While I'm from the same place, I move at a different pace. I prefer if you just said it to my face, damn, I did it.
I did it for the city, I did it for the love, I did it for the people, I did it
I hate
for
these
us.
average dudes with they average spit, writing average rhymes, knocking average chicks. The closer I get, I can feel the people starting to shift. I'm loyal to a fault, and everybody can't come with. Rap's a rich man's game, I'm only playing with change. They bang models and singers, I'm knocking my old flame, I'm different. The crowd, I move with the chosen few. Black thoughts, I could be the front man for the roots. No diamonds and gold, I'm on my sticks and stones. If we can see your panty line, you should have on a thong. My team is strong, through this fire we forged a bond. And they already know what it is when I get on. To the hearse, party like it's December 31st. When I'm on my deathbed, I probably cracking my nurse. You ain't got the bars to compete, I'm a verbal athlete. Deflating these boys so they say that I cheat. Damn, I did it.
I did it for the city, I did it for the love, I did it for the people, I did it for us.
Yeah. I should probably start by apologizing for the long wait, man. You know, I know I be tripping. But I'm not just a rapper, I'm an artist. And, you know, my creative process is a little bit different than most. Nonetheless, I want to welcome everybody out to the Dre's Experience. I got TCF in the building. My whole camp's here with me. I got the band in here laying this cool-ass vibe. And I'm Seattle's own. Let's get into it.
I just wanna live. God protect me. I just wanna live. I just wanna live.
Grand rising to everybody out there. Happy Friday to all of y'all beautiful folks. Welcome to the Morning Update Show. I'm your co-host, Trey Holiday, and we have a beautiful Feel Good Friday in the works for you all today. You guys know we got to do this as a team. Got to bring in my guy, co-host with the most, Big O. What up? Happy Friday, my friend. We made it.
All right. Yeah. Happy Friday to you and everybody out there in our viewing audience. Welcome to the Morning Update Show. I'm glad it's Friday.
Yeah.
You know, and what a great feel-good Friday that we have as well. We've got the Mad Bus Driver here. We got some comedy stuff coming up. We got some massive monkeys in the building. And, you know, I was explaining earlier about the Massive Monkey. You know, Massive Monkey's got a day. Massive Monkey Day here in Seattle. And what's really, really dope about the Massive Monkees is, like, you know, these days you can go to like Vegas and see the Jabberwockies and this and that, and you think you can dance. Like, this is one of like the organic, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real deal B-boy style, everything. And they've gone around the world representing the Emerald City. It's such a pleasure to have them here today.
You know what? What a Feel Good Friday it is indeed. We got some laughs and we got some arts and culture with Massive Monkees in the building. Nice dance group. They've been doing it for a long time, man. Really, really an inspiration to a lot of young dancers out there. And they keep their ear to the ground with the folks that are coming up in the dance world. So you're right, man. Our very own.
And we made a film about the Monkees. I don't think we don't have enough time to play it today, but encourage people. It's up there on our Instagram and Facebook. We just posted it again yesterday. 7-minute look into the massive Monkees. So check it out there. Good morning, everybody. Again, welcome you to the Morning Update Show. And remind you that right now is the perfect opportunity for you to tag and share the stream. That's including you, bus driver. Tag and share the stream with people who you feel would appreciate culturally relevant news and information emanating from right here in the Emerald City. Want to give a big shout out to our partners over at 91.3 KBCS over at Bellevue College. Also want to remind everybody that you can listen to the Morning Update Show anywhere that you listen to your favorite podcast. That's SoundCloud right there, but you can also go to Google, Spotify, iTunes, and really some everywhere else. You see, you got my No Excuses on here today. A great way to support Black-owned independent media and let people know it's no excuses is by going to whereweconverge.com/shop. And you can pick up something there. And I talked to Cuddy Delgado. He said we're coming with some new gear here. We're going with our fall package pretty soon. So we'll have some new merch out. It's a lot of news around COVID Trey Holiday. It's always a good opportunity right here to remind people that the COVID-19 vaccine is readily available here in King County. We've got a link there in the comments. And, if someone wants to get vaccinated here in King County, you can just click the link. You can make an appointment. And in some cases, people even come to your home.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of opportunity out there. It's readily available. And so even if you're like, you know what, I'm going to go do it today, you can actually go without an appointment. There's a lot of spots that have walk up, where they're like, hey, just fill out this form. We'll get you in right now. And so, they're really making it easy for us to be able to access the vaccine here in King County.
All right. A few more things. We got lots of good video here today before we get to our first guest. But a reminder as well, LinkedIn, come on, get over there to LinkedIn. You can follow us there on LinkedIn and Converge Media LLC. Look for us there. You can also watch the Morning Update Show live on LinkedIn. A lot of people are going back to office now. And so, I'm saying they can't really have the Facebook up on the job. But, you have the LinkedIn up and you're doing good. Then events. Today is the last day, and we'll go ahead and put this one up here. The last day of KEXP Beats and Eats over there at Pier 62. That's happening today. And then, of course, on Sunday is Sleepless in Seattle, the Creative Festival. You can go to whereweconverge.com/events. Okay. All right. So Trey Holiday, do you know about FAST?
I know a little bit about FAST. Yeah, amazing group over there doing great work.
Yeah, so FAST Fathers and Sons Together, Kathy and Larry Wilmore, man, they've been doing their thing for about 10 years, and their approach is really all about prevention. But because we're so impacted by the actual end results of violence, I know a lot of times that we talk about intervention, which is also important, but a lot of times prevention doesn't really get a lot of shine. But we caught up with the team over there from FAST and actually worked with them to put something together. There's a long version of this video and a short version. This is a short version right here, but this is Larry Wilmore and Kathy Wilmore, and also Lincoln Wilmore, in their own words, talking about fathers and sons together.
My name is Larry Wilmore. I'm the founder of FAST, and I love the community that I live in.
My name is Lincoln Wilmore. I am 16 years old, and I'm from Seattle. What makes me amazing? I'm a son, I'm a brother, a community member, I am a committed student, and I think most importantly, what makes me amazing is that I'm a young Black man in America. What makes FAST amazing is that it highly helps the community. It's a nonprofit organization that's based on prevention versus intervention, but FAST works on having that father mentor, which I know that my father has heavily impacted my life and has kept me out of trouble and kept me committed to my pathway of success. And FAST continues to do that. It's a prevention versus intervention for the community, helps protect the community, and keeps that family foundation very strong.
My name is Kathy Wilmore, and I am the co-executive director and founder of FAST. The Barbershop Chat is a unique event that has always brought fathers and sons together.
We're here so that we can Spread the word that FAST is here and that we're here to change lives. We've been doing this for about 10 years now, and we just believe that what we're doing here is making a difference in our community, and we would like for it to just continue.
It's important for community to come together, to have those intimate conversations and not to be afraid to share and know that you're in a safe place, in a safe environment that will hear your voice.
What makes community amazing is how we come together in good times and bad times. The community is always there for you. The community always there to support you. The community helps people in need. The community is just that base for success. It's the pathway to success. It supported me countless times in my life, and I know that it supported many others.
So that's what this is all about. It's about letting these young men understand that we're here for them, we're not going anywhere, and we realize that they are truly amazing.
Absolutely, they are. And you know what? Shout out to the FAST team for their dedication to prevention. We oftentimes, as Omari said, we do talk about intervention, but I love being able to spotlight this in a way that's intergenerational, right? You're hearing from a young man there who is benefiting from the results and the love and labor that's poured into FAST. And you're also hearing from the founders. It's just a beautiful thing because honestly, Omari, I think that that's really what we talk about when we talk about community coming together to resolve these issues that are so affected by a community, not waiting on anybody else to do it for us. These guys saw a need and they filled the void.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, the work that FAST is doing and other groups that are really focused on prevention, I mean, it's needed in our community. And I often talk about when I was a kid, when I was like Lincoln's age, there were so many things that were going on, so many great programs that were occurring, and we've seen them diminish over the years. And in a longer version of this, one of the comments that was made was like, if we don't give our kids something to do positive, somebody negative will definitely give them something to do. And so it's important that we have these positive opportunities for young people.
Absolutely, it is. And, and I love the longer version too, because you're hearing from a lot of folks that are supporters of this effort. And so it's not just those who are, a part of it in terms of the executive director and the team, and then, link in there, but you're really hearing from folks that are supportive of this effort. I love seeing Detective Cookie there, right? Also spotlighted. So it's great to be able to see how people are connected to this effort and really just supportive of it. It's so needed.
All right, good stuff. So moving along this Feel Good Friday with our spotlight on Black business. So the other day up there on 23rd in Jackson, we caught up with the chef. We did a nice feature. We went to a nice dinner. Chef Amy Jean. We had a nice sea moss infused dinner a few weeks ago, and the chef was up there on 23rd in Jackson, telling us all about Sea Moss Boss.
I'm Chef Ami Jean of Sea Moss Boss. Today we're on 23rd in Jackson for Black the Block, and we have our market set up out here. Today we have our mango gels, a plain gel. We have some dry sea moss available, and our famous lemonades, our dragon fruit mango lemonade and our wild berry limeade. Business has been going well, and considering like the climate and the new world that we're living in as far as like community and things of that nature, it's only getting better. It's only getting better. Everyday business gets better. I feel there's more renaissance of Black business and also Black business awareness. I think there's people are becoming more aware that anything that you need, that you can kind of find it within your community. My absolute favorite thing that I do with sea moss is infuse it into other things as far as cooking with it, blending juices and cooking with it. That's my absolute favorite thing. They can find us at www.theseamossboss.us, TheSeamossboss.us.
Yes, Chef Amy Jean right there, talking about Sea Moss Boss. I'm a huge fan of Sea Moss Boss, and I got to tell you, that dragon fruit lemonade was slapping. If for those of you that were out there at Black on the Block this past weekend, I mean, Sea Moss Boss never, ever fails in terms of the quality and care that they put into the products, and you could feel the difference, man. I'm telling you, because I was ready to go back for seconds and thirds of that lemonade, bro. I just got to say. say. So shout out to CMOS Boss, and shout out to you guys for being able to capture our amazing businesses out there at Black on the Block.
Yeah, no doubt. And that lemonade, just let you guys know, it's also a good mixer. Not that I was mixing anything, but I'm just letting you know. All right, feel good Friday here, moving along, and man, you know how they say this one sometimes it's like this is for the culture.
Yeah.
Well, this right here, this is for the neighborhood. Of course, proving the play. He's moving around Seattle. He's talking to different high schools and talking about football and other fall sports that are happening. Started off with Rainier Beach, and everybody's like, "What's up with Garfield? What's up with Garfield? What's up with Garfield?" Hey, listen, man, everything can't be Garfield. Okay, we got to cover a whole city here. But he did happen to get up to Garfield, and proof in the play caught up with head coach Reggie Witherspoon Jr.
Hey, Zone. No, they want me to fail. Nah, I can't do it.
I am here at Garfield High School right now, okay? I know you see these bricks behind me. I couldn't do no filming or nothing around here without no bricks behind me. In reference to Two Brick Rick, man, may you always rest in peace, and you're going to always forever be a legend in this community. But first and foremost, you know it's football season. We back at it, baby. You know we are, right? Absolutely. Okay, and I'm here with Garfield's head coach, Reggie Witherspoon Jr. In being young, that's the only thing in this season I'm thinking of you as is like, in order to compete, you got to lessen the mistakes, meaning being more disciplined, and then on top of that, being more disciplined, you got to actually show your will. Because sometimes when adversity hits, some of them will crumble because of their youngness. So.
And you talked about it, executing. We tell our guys, I expect you guys to practice perfect. Well, Coach, what do you mean? We're not perfect. I know you are. None of us are, but we're going to practice perfection. It's a difference. So every drop ball, every time we jump off sides, every fumble snap, every fumble, every missed block, so on and so forth, there's a consequence for that.
And so, and those impact players, now I need to know at least 2 or 3 of them that's going to really be impactful this year, either on the offensive side or the defensive side of the ball, because I think you're going to have some players now that's going to have to step up this year. And you know, no better person to see who you think is going to step up is the head coach.
Man, we got proof. I'll be lying. We got a lot of dudes, man. Obviously, the quarterback, you know, EJ Kamenong, he's a 2-year starter for us this year. He started as a true freshman, 6'2", about 200 pounds, actually about 195. He's shredded down a little bit, which I love. You know, he's been busting his butt in the offseason so he can be a little more mobile, but his intellect of the game has increased. The offense is completely different this year. I'm running the offense now, so he and I have been talking a lot, and just him getting to understand the game on a different level, just to see his IQ increase right in front of my eyes has been great.
It is Metro League football season, baby. It is the high school football season going on right now. Listen, everybody wants to go to state, but first you got to prove something in the Metro League. I just got done talking to Reggie Witherspoon, the head coach of the Garfield Bulldogs, and they said they are ready to rumble, ready to bark at their bit. Now, I know that he has a young team right now, but they're real girthy. They have a real variety of size and skill players. I really want to see the growth of those freshmen that played all last of this COVID season. The COVID season was kind of weird, you know, and a lot of kids didn't know what to expect. But now it's back on regular scheduled programming. And Proof in the Play is going to be right here, baby. It's the Proof in the Play Sports Update Show. Big old Treyana, back to you.
Wow, I love these segments so much. I love my brother Proof's energy. Shout out to head coach Reggie Witherspoon Jr. It's one thing when you grow up with folks and then you get to see them in their element, man. You know what I'm saying? Me and Reggie grew up together at Mount Calvary, man. And the truth of the matter is that it's a great thing because, you know, we have somebody who's local, love the CD, you know, really bred of the CD, now coaching the CD Bulldogs right there at Garfield. I'm pumped, man, because honestly, you know, that's our team. I'm looking to see what they're gonna do now too. Oh, you know what I mean? Proof got me ready.
Yeah, no, that definitely. And When's the last time you seen a sports reporter? And I believe Dr. Bentay.
I love that community
Yeah,
sports, man.
that's how it gets down over here. You know what I'm saying? He put it all the way out there.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's what's up. So yeah, so the Bulldogs actually play Bremerton today. So they're taking the ferry over there to Kitsap County. And Proof has actually been doing a lot of interviews. So we got a lot of these segments coming up. I know high school sports is important in our community. It's something that brings everybody together. And so we're getting that more and more with Proof in the Play Sports Updates. We're getting ready to take a break right now. And when we come back, we got some massive monkeys in the building. You're watching the Morning Update Show.
Hey guys, it's Besa Gordon from Converge Media. You can catch me on my show Rewind with Besa, which airs every other Saturday at 2 p.m. anywhere you watch Converge Media. Now, I know a lot of us still have questions about the COVID-19 vaccine. However, here are a couple things you don't have to question. Everyone 12 years and older in Washington State are now eligible for the COVID-19 vaccine. It's free, and you don't even need insurance or citizenship status to get vaccinated. If you still have questions, and I know you probably do, you can visit kingcounty.gov/COVID for additional information. You can also call the King County COVID-19 call center at 206-477-3977 to get COVID-19 and the vaccination questions answered, get translation services if needed, set up an in-home vaccination appointment for yourself or someone you know may not be comfortable at a vaccination site due to a disability, anxiety, or other reasons. Look, with summer being here, now is the time to get all your COVID-19 vaccination questions answered so we can all get out the house and live our best lives again.
Market Street Shoes, slinging kicks since 2006 with styles that support you and yours, getting the F outside or staying comfy when you just want to lounge indoors as well. But wait, Market Street Shoes is way more than just a shoe store. Gear up for your next outdoor adventure with apparel and accessories that'll have you looking good on the streets, the trail, or even in your own backyard. With locations in Ballard, Redmond, and online at marketstreetshoes.com, there's undoubtedly a style and size that'll fit your lifestyle.
All right, welcome back to the Morning Update Show. And right now, it's a pleasure and an honor to welcome Bryson Angeles of the Massive Monkees to the Morning Update Show.
Thanks for having us. Pleasure is mine, sir.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good to see you.
You too.
I know that was one of the dates when they were actually shooting the film with Vanish in Seattle for Community Voices. I wasn't able to make that shoot. And so it's actually our first time meeting in person.
That's right. I feel like I've met you before.
We've met over the years, but in recent history. But speaking of that, Seattle has a lot of Seattle has a lot of new people in it, and so like people, myself, it's like, it's Massive Monkees, it's automatic, and you guys have built up this legacy and tradition and everything else. But it's a lot of new people in the city. So why don't you take them there and tell everybody what's the Massive Monkees is all about?
Sure. Happy to do that and introduce us to an audience that maybe hasn't heard us before. So thanks for the introduction. Massive Monkees, I think at the heart of everything, we're a group of high school friends, who got together just under the flag of b-boying, b-girling, breaking, and really hip hop culture. So getting together in high school, it was just really common interest. That's what brought us together. We used to get together at community centers, Jefferson Community Center, dance, practice, get better. This is like our teen years. So we're pumping all of our, active energy into what this thing is. And so together, when we started getting together, some of us had come from different crews. Without getting too far into it, it was Massive Crew and Untouchable Style Monkees, which was the second generation of Boss Crew in Seattle. Boss Crew's legacy goes back to the early 90s or mid 90s in Seattle. We kind of picked up the torch in 99 along with Massive Crew by doing Massive Monkees. So we're a dance crew, we're a hip hop crew, we're a group of friends. We have won competitions locally, nationally, internationally. We've done TV shows, NBA All-Star Game, long list of things.
No,
Toured with Macklemore.
hold on, man. Let me just slow you down right there because you rush through that. You're like, yeah, we've done this, we've done it. And I know sometimes it's difficult to talk about yourself, your organizations, people, and everything else. But I think it's important for people to realize it's like, man, you guys have carried the Seattle flag in hip hop and culture and dance literally all around the world.
We have, and it's been a journey. It's been a journey, and for us to represent Seattle across the world, to go there international competitions and beat some of these crews that are like a collection or a gathering of the best from this country. For us, is to be an organic group from Seattle. And like you said, you mentioned like go to Vegas and see the Jabberwockies, but this is like homegrown organic growth. Not to say that Jabberwockies is not, but really that's why I start off by saying we're just a group of friends. Go through the struggles a group of friends does, get successes, get knocked down, do these things, but we come together into this art. So when we get together and we start creating, that's when all the magic happens.
All right. So now your colleague is going to tell me what all the hard work is like in between putting stuff together. But I want you to tell us a little bit more about, it's like Massive Monkey Day in Seattle. Like you guys have your own day.
For sure. And that's what I get excited to talk about is what's happening now. You asked it and I glance over it because I feel like I've told that story a lot of times, but you say like to people who don't know, that is the long list of things that we have done in past. And now it's exciting to talk about what we do with Massive Monkees Day, what we do with Massive Monkey Studio, the Beacon and such. And so when Hossein comes on, he'll tell you a lot about the weekend of events that we have going on. This thing happens annually. Hossein actually is just picking up the torch this year and knocking it out of the park with everything that he's been able to pull together. In past, it's been another crew member, Joe Stolte. Hossein is pulling it together and excited to see.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you have to? Does Hossein know how to dance? Do you have to know how to dance to be part of Massive Monkees crew?
No. There's people like One Below is an MC. We have DJs who are part of our crew.
Oh man, hold on. It sounds like you gotta have some skill.
Let me answer this
question.
I
don't know if I can make it.
So it's number one is, do you vibe right with the crew? Are you gonna bring bad energy to the crew? Are you gonna bring whatever your mess is to this? And then if you're about something positive and you're fresh and you do it right,
All right. Yeah. Well, I'm positive.
Yeah.
I think I'm kind of fresh. I'm trying to step it up. I don't know if I have the appropriate skill set though, but I can be a supporter though, right?
For sure.
Yeah. You fit it. I just want to roll with the crew.
What are we asking?
I'm just saying. I just want to, be able to show up and.
Should we tell them what the top secret initiation into the crew is, or we'll save that for another time? Yeah, we got to do that another time. But look, we have something that we say honorary members, people who we vibe with, people who jive with, people who we connect with, people who we partner with, willing to work with. Feels like we're doing all of those above right now. So I'll just say it now, like honorary Massive Monkees family.
You heard it here. Let me get my camera. You heard it here from out of Bryson's mouth. Honorary Massive Monkey family. Man, this is a big deal right here.
But that's our honor. That's our honor to have you included in what we do and to know that we together in this.
The best thing is, and I'll say this, is that I never hung with you guys, never rolled with you guys. I might have only saw you perform live a few times at different events, but that'll tell you something because your impact so big that all these years later, somebody like me is still like, yo, the Massive Monkees is here. And that'll tell you, man, and that comes from years of being consistent and diligent and caring. And you know what I'm saying? It's like all these things that happen and continue to happen with the Massive Monkees is because of all that commitment that you guys have put in and the impact on this city. And that's what I'm saying. Like growing up here, I know, but I think it's important that people who, especially people who are new here and transit and everything else, they know that we have a gem in this city. It's the Massive Monkees,
I think you say it there. And it's kind of unheard of for a crew to have this type of longevity, to continue doing what we're doing, continue evolving. But we have to say that's because of the group, because where somebody who's a solo artist is going to not be motivated on this day and maybe disappear for a couple of years. Like, I'm completely unengaged with some of the art of what's happening with Massive Monkeys. But there's a strong core that's always there for us to come back to. So for us to say that we've been in this game for 22 years as a b-boy crew, it's like some people, you don't even get like 22, you're already past your prime with physical activity. Like, you guys are still doing it. So it's really a group effort, you know, and it comes with its challenges too.
Man, I know it does. Look, I'm gonna let you hop, and we're gonna bring in Hossein,
Yeah.
and he's gonna talk about the events that are coming up and everything else. But I really want to take this opportunity to tell you how much we appreciate you, Converge, and this city appreciates you guys. You know, I mean, it's like when you talk about doing it for the culture, doing it for real, man, you guys embody that.
Yeah, we're blessed, man, for culture, community, and for each other. Yeah, thank you for having us, brother.
There it is. There it is. Oh, look, you got to wait for the commercial break. Look, we're going to take a quick break real quick, and Hossein's going to join us. You're watching the Morning Update Show.
I did it for the city, I did it for the love, I did it for the people, I did it for us.
Back on this rap ish, I ain't even broke a sweat, homie, this practice. Pondering my next move, staring at my track list, hope I ain't miss my window. Praying like a Baptist, Seattle's own, tired of this Game of Thrones. They made a list of the best rappers, and guess who wasn't on? While the disrespect continues, I'm steady packing this venue.
Converge Media produces culturally relevant content for Black and urban audiences. Our coverage is raw, transparent, and objective, praised by community leaders, government officials, and residents. Support Converge Media today via Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal at Converge Media.
All right, welcome back to the Morning Update Show. Bryson thought I was going to ask him to dance. Oh, no, we got enough insurance for that. All right, now, welcome into the set. Also part of the Massive Monkey crew, Hossein. I always say your last name? Joini. Okay, Hossein Joini, a production manager, and everything. Tell everybody first, what is it that you do with the Massive Monkey crew?
Great. Yeah. So I've been part of Massive Monkees crew for about 10 plus years. I'm originally from France, but I moved here in Seattle to join the crew. And
whoa, let's stop right there.
Yep.
You moved from France to Seattle to join the Massive Monkey crew.
That's very correct. Yep.
We
live my dream as a b-boy and you know live fully the culture. That's what I came for.
Wow. And how's that been working out for you?
The first couple of years were rough. Just kidding. No, it's been great. Yeah, it's been a journey. I've been very grateful for the Massive Monkey crew and also the whole Northwest, community, for welcoming me. And yeah, it's been amazing.
Well, hold on. You've got me caught up even here in the beginning now. What was it about the Massive Monkey crew that made you want to leave France and come to Seattle?
I mean, like in the b-boy world, right? Like in the dancing world, like when you say Massive Monkees, it's like this top worldwide, like one of the best crews in the world. And so when I started like hanging with Massive Monkees, they were coming to Europe to battle, and I would meet them there. And then I came here, I met them with them, and then they invited me on a couple of tours, so I started touring with them. And at some point, I was like, let's just move out there and live the Massive Monkey life. And that's why I came.
Wow. Then you came to a city where there's even a Massive Monkey Day.
Yep. And yeah, it goes full circle. Joe passed me the torch on organizing Massive Monkey Day. My first year, I have to say, we had to cancel because of COVID, but this year we're back, and yeah, it's happening this weekend.
So tell us about it. So it's a lot of events going on. So what's happening?
Yeah. So it's a full weekend of events, but the main event is on Sunday. at the Neptune Theater this year. This year, we're super grateful for our new partnership with STG Seattle Theater Group. They are welcoming us at the Neptune Theater. Doors open at 4 and the show starts at 5. I strongly invite everyone, if you have never been to Massive Monkey Day, to come check it out. Some of the best dancers in the world will be there. Competition is top notch. We'll also have like showcases. We'll have also the new generation of dancers performing. It's gonna be a lot of surprises as well.
All right, good stuff. And now, because I know I've got one of these guys in here, you're also tonight. Where you at tonight?
Yeah, tonight we're starting off the weekend with the pre-party and what we call open styles competition. So open styles is like all the different styles that we have in hip hop, like from house dancing to whacking to popping, locking, all of these. And so tonight is the pre-party at Clock Out Lounge. It's a small venue on Beacon Hill, and yeah, it starts at 9 p.m. So definitely gonna be a great night, and the dancers will battle, and the top 4 crews will make it to the main event on Sunday.
See, this is good. See, we got some of the same partners because Clock Out Lounge is one of our partners. Seattle Theater Group's one of our partners. You guys might catch it. Now, since I'm honorary fam, I'm showing up everywhere. I might make a bootleg credential back there in the office and stuff like, what? This is fam. This is fam.
I want to add one more event. Like it's on Monday because Labor Day. We're throwing a barbecue at Jefferson Park with DJ. It's gonna be outdoor, free. Like bring your kids, bring your family. We're just gonna be about having fun at the park. And this is where it all started for Massive Monkees, Jefferson Park. So that's gonna be a big one too.
Man, I'm definitely going there. That's where the food at. All right. So, but before we let you go, how can people keep up with the Massive Monkees like online?
Yeah, I think definitely the Massive Monkey IG. I think one thing we wanted to touch on, like, and take the advantage to be invited to talk a little bit about the Beacon, our studio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We've been putting a lot of work behind the scenes in the past couple of months, partnering with other small businesses in our community, and we are coming up with a proposal which I think is pretty strong, to reopen the Beacon, and we applied for this grant called the SIF with the City of Seattle, the Strategic Investment Fund, and now everything's on their hands, and we are hoping for good news. I think it's in October, but basically stay tuned because the Beacon is going to be back very soon.
Amen to that, man. And that was a big part even of the story that we did on the Massive Monkees at the Beacon. You guys stay connected to your community, man, and I think that's why community always comes out to support you. Hossein, thank you for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you.
All right. See, now you learned from Bryson. See, you sit right there. Huh? We're going to take a quick break right now. When we return, Trayana Holiday comes to the set, and she's joined by the Mad Bus Driver. You're watching the Morning Update Show.
I did it for the city. I did it for the love. I did it for the people. I did it for us.
Back on this rap ish. I ain't even broke a sweat, homie. This practice. Pondering my next move. Staring at my track list. Hope I ain't miss my window. Praying like a Baptist, Seattle's own. Tired of this Game of Thrones. They made a list of the best rappers, and guess who wasn't on? While the disrespect continues, I'm steady packing these venues.
Converge Media produces culturally relevant content for Black and urban audiences. Our coverage is raw, transparent, and objective, praised by community leaders, government officials, and residents. Support Converge Media today via Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal at Converge Media.
Hey, Seattle, if you're trying to find something to do this summer, I got the perfect thing for you. Come on down to Seattle Waterfront's Pier 62 and enjoy free, yes, free, family-friendly events all summer long, like art, dance, music, storytelling. And if you're trying to get that body right before the summer is over, you might as well join their free yoga and fitness classes. Head on over to Waterfront Park Seattle for a full summer schedule of vibes you don't want to miss.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Morning Update Show. I'm your co-host, Trey Holiday. And boy, oh boy, we promised you a feel-good Friday, and we are not trying to disappoint y'all out there. So joining me right now on the set is our guy, Anthony Sessions, better yet known as the Mad Bus Driver. What up, Bus Driver?
Hey, how y'all doing up there?
Hey, so glad that you are able to join us again. I know the last time you were with us, we had you in our studio down there in the Chop. So appreciate you bringing your comedy to our set then. And you know what? I'm excited because you're going to be on the stage for folks to see. How have you been since the last time you were here?
You know, just it's been wonderful. It's been great. And I feel good. And I have to do this. I'm always feel so blessed and it's so grateful to be on the show. And you and Big O, look, I drive a bus that's equipped for 39 people. But I got 122 of them, and they your fans.
Oh.
And as a matter of fact, Jolene and Joshua, who are in our program, you know, we got several programs that we got multiple programs that we do, but they're about to graduate after 2 weeks in an 8-week program for keeping your hands off stuff that don't belong to you.
Oh.
And they wanted you to have this.
Oh.
And they want you to know we loves you.
That is so beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you know, because first thing in the morning, they get up and they like, we want to know. We got to know. She need to know. We need to see her on TV. Because the local channels don't do it. You wake up, they talking about, we'll get you there. What, awake? We want to see them beautiful colors that you showing us. Yeah.
Right
I'm talking about.
Bus Driver, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, you could clearly keep your ear to the ground out there, you know, staying connected to community and always bringing the comedy. What has it been for you right now? Because, you know, I know it's been a while. COVID hit hard. You know, getting stage time again for comedians was difficult, but we're seeing things open up a little bit now. And you're going to be having a show soon. How do you feel being able to know that you're going to be able to have that crowd rocking and laughing again?
Well, you know, it's a really, you know, a great feeling to be able to do that. And then also, I do a lot of behind the scenes stuff. So we're working on putting together everything that I need to create a sitcom, because this is basically the Mad Bus Drivers, you know, started off as a one-man stand-up comedy routine, and now it's grown, and now I'm adding some other people, other terrific comedians to the cast, and then we want to transition that into a #1 hit TV sitcom. I mean, can you imagine with the different and special personalities that are rolling around on city buses across America, a show that would highlight them and they ain't acting.
Right. Absolutely. I mean, I think that's the best thing about, you know,
unique, totally unique.
Your storytelling is that it really comes from lived experience.
Yes,
I mean, you've been a bus driver for how many years now?
24 years. This is 24 years. This is the 24th year. And so on my way out the door, I'll be retiring. It won't be too long. And transitioning into this other career. But it's been wonderful. It's been great. The people you meet have been wonderful. It's been funny. And, you know, people often say, I couldn't do that job. How do you do that job? Well, you get up, you drive, and you bring a lot of tissue because you're going to be laughing because you're going to see the unexpected in real time and in living color.
In real time and living color. I love that.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we've been talking a lot about venues here on the Morning Update Show and how venues have had to make that transition right during COVID. But it looks like Rainier Avenue Arts Center is really staying committed to, you know, making people laugh again. How has it been to work with the team over there to get this show there this weekend?
Oh, just terrific. I take my hat off to Ben and everybody that we've had to talk to to get this done. They're so supportive, and they're just right there. And because laughter is good medicine, and we're going through some trying times, but this is one more opportunity before the winter shows up that we can get together. And I want people to just know that at this show, this ain't just a comedy show. This gonna be a party. I mean, bring your get down, because we gonna be getting down, and get your drink, strap your seatbelt, and baby, we gonna ride.
I love it. What can folks expect? Because I know you have a host. You also have another comedian that's going to be there.
Yes.
And the one thing I gotta say is, sometimes you put that title host up there, but they're up there cracking jokes the entire time. I mean, it is something I so love about a good comedy show is that whoever is bringing folks out, they too themselves are hilarious.
Yes.
So who are the folks that you're going to be having on stage with you?
Well, I have the very, very talented Mr. Jay Will, who's going to be the host, a brother out of North Carolina, and he likes, hot sauce on his stuff. So we're going to break it down. And I got another crazy man from Minnesota, very, very multi-talented comedian, Mr. J. Rock Owens. And I got to talk about, like I said, this is a party, y'all. But I call him my little brother from another mother, DJ Diff, who just happens to be the nephew of Miss Martha, the legendary Miss Martha Reeves of Martha Reeves and the Vandellas out of Detroit. So he gonna bring it. So yeah, y'all be ready to. Oh, and one last thing, Trey, I got some. You can go to Las Vegas and you see the Michael Jackson lookalikes and Elvis Presley lookalike. Well, I got some special guests that's gonna be there too. I can't tell you who it is, but all I can say is this: they resemble the elements of the world. That's all I got to say. So be ready.
I love it. The thing is that great shows actually are multifaceted. And it sounds like that's what you're doing here right now. When you talk about some of the behind the scenes stuff, and I want to dive into it because I know we had some initial conversations about you building up this pilot, right, for a TV sitcom. And it sounds like, with some of your connections, you're talking about bus drivers that are experiencing similar things in other cities outside of Seattle and outside of Washington State. How has it been for you to connect with some folks that are outside of your area that have similar lived experiences as you as a bus driver?
Well, we share the stories, and they ask me, for advice, because I always tell them, and one of the things that's real important is that when people hear the mad bus driver, no, mad doesn't stand for anger or anything. Mad stands for MAD. MAD stands for motivation and determination. And when I say I'm mad, damn it stands for driving, directing, and molding minds in traffic, baby. So that means we working with and for the people. And we are really trying to help to motivate the young people and help them out in understanding the value of a good education and what you can do with it and how it'll make your life better. So we're on a mission, when we're out there driving, and I talk to other drivers from across the country, and we talk about, various ways to do that, because I tell them on my bus, the number 7 going up and down Rainier, we do everything from baby christenings to my favorite on a Friday night between 12 a.m. and 6 a.m. exorcisms. We get down. What you need? Get on. We gonna straighten it out.
That's one of the things that I so appreciate about your approach. Look, you're ready for it all on those buses. And you know what? I think that, the ideas of the pilot for me, I put my producer hat on, and I'm thinking how genius it is, because there's never been a series that's been dedicated to these stories. And the truth of the matter is that there's so much going on the bus. Sometimes that's the therapy session that people need, right? I mean, really it is. And when you have a bus driver like yourself that's open to that, that's not just like, I'm only here to drive this bus. When you're connecting with the folks on the bus, you get a lot out of that.
We're being of service, because I always say I deal with people who suffer from isms. talk too much isms. I don't know where I'm going isms. I'm crazy isms. Can you help me isms? So, you know, we're there to help facilitate and do a lot of things. I mean, can you imagine at 5:30 in the morning seeing somebody who thinks he's Johnny Cash? We got to help him. I mean, I got people that think they're Michael Jackson and Prince back there in the back trying to scratch each other over who sold the most albums. I'm like, wait a minute, y'all ain't them? So we have therapy at the back of the bus.
Absolutely, you do. I'm really excited to see this pilot flourish, and really so excited that you guys will be on the stage. Let folks know where you guys are going to be this coming weekend, how they can get connected, where the tickets are, all of that. It's important, man. We got to get people out there to this show.
Yeah, well, the most simplest way is to just go to themadbusdriver.com, my website, and upcoming events, and it'll take you to the link, which is the Mad Bus Driver brownpapertickets.com, and that'll do it. And the show is going to be again at the Rainier Arts Center, and just go to the website and it'll get you there, and it's just going to be a wonderful time. So and everybody, it's just a beautiful, beautiful auditorium to be in. So get ready to have a really great time. Let's have some fun. Let's try to give each other some love.
Yeah.
We may have some rough days ahead, still with this virus out here and stuff. So, but we got to keep laughing and make it through this thing. And one other thing I wanted to say is I didn't only have some flowers for you. I got some special stuff for Big O.
Oh.
Yeah, I got a group of folks out there working on a mobile man cave.
There we go.
We just couldn't get the bolts in right now so that we can tie down the flow model TV, because it's going to be funky.
See, I'm glad that you mentioned that, because Big O is always like, everybody always giving Trey stuff.
No, we got you, brother.
Big O, you're being taken care of too. I love that.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's
Thank you for thinking of both of us.
Appreciate him too. We love him too.
This is always a good time when you come on to the Morning Update Show. I'm just glad, because you really uplifted my spirits on this beautiful Feel Good Friday, and I'm sure you did that for the audience out there. So we encourage you to keep it going, man, because you're, like you said, times are hard, but we need comedy. We need to be able to have that good balance. So many things are so serious right now, and honestly, it's been hard for some people to even laugh during this time.
Well, I mean, it's been a scary time, for everybody. There's a lot going on in the world, but we just have to know that we will get through this. We always get through things, but in the meantime and in between time, we need to find something that will help us, and we don't necessarily need alcohol or drugs or other things to take us out of the reality. We can stay in and deal with the reality. We just got to find a way to, work it on out.
Work it on out.
Work it on out.
That's right. Well, thank you so much again, Mad Bus Driver. We appreciate you
guys.
Absolutely. You guys heard it from the Mad Bus Driver himself. He is coming back to a stage this Sunday, September 5th. He'll be at Rainier Arts Center. You guys can find the tickets at themadbusdriver.com through Brown Paper Tickets. Please support this effort. We need to get out here, masked up and obviously staying safe, but let's get out there and get our laugh on. It is so needed from so many of us, and I'm glad that you're out there providing this effort for all of us.
Working for the people, with the people.
We love you. You guys, I get to bring Big O back onto the set after this short break. Stay tuned. You're watching the Morning Update Show.
I did it for the city, I did it for the love, I did it for the people, I did it for us.
Back on this rap-ish, I ain't even broke a sweat, homie, this practice. Pondering my next move, staring at my track list, hope I ain't miss my window. Praying like a Baptist, Seattle's own, tired of this Game of Thrones. They made a list of the best rappers, and guess who wasn't on? While the disrespect continues, I'm steady packing this venue.
Converge Media produces culturally relevant content for Black and urban audiences. Our coverage is raw, transparent, and objective, praised by community leaders, government officials, and residents. Support Converge Media today via Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal at Converge Media.
Hey, it's me, downtown Seattle, C-Town. Wish you were here. Here, to explore inside, outside, and everywhere in between. Where it's easy to get my good side. Here, where my rooftops invite you to come early and stay late. Where every view is a postcard, and each night out might be the best night ever. See you soon. Love, C-Town.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Morning Update Show. I am Trey Holiday, your co-host, and I get to bring my co-host back onto the set after an amazing Feel Good Friday. What up, Big O? Feeling real good over here on the set.
It's all good. There's an alarm going off across the street. It was downtown, so that could be anything.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? But now, what a great show today! Great Feel Good Friday. We kept our word, kept it great and upbeat. I'm looking forward to catching up with the massive Monkees and also the mad bus driver.
Yeah, I know. I mean, there's some great things for us to get into. Clearly, with Sunday being a pretty jam-packed day. I don't know. Oh, we're gonna have to make sure we get some sleep so that we can be out there in them streets, man.
Yeah, and before we get back to Sunday's events, I also want to remind everybody at 8 p.m. on Sunday is another episode of Off the Clock. And this Sunday, I was fortunate enough to have an amazing conversation with poet and author Chelsey Richardson. Yeah, man, it's dope.
No, she's amazing.
She's dope, y'all. Like on the real. I mean, it was just a great conversation, great energy, great everything. Matter of fact, I got a short clip right here.
Literally, when I say that my book is about us, it's not about. The book is really not, I mean, yes, it's about my writings, but it's actually about us being freed up and being able to be ourselves wholly, being able to who cares if we sit here and a tear falls, you know what I mean? Like, I know we'll still probably fight it back a little bit, but are we not whole people? Have we not even gotten to the point where we can accept our own wholeness as people, as Black people especially? Are we not there yet? Bearing my truth, telling people is like, yes, I've been through something. Who has not? I have a tattoo right here of my daughter just lost her brother. And it's very, very fresh. And Lorenzo, who died in the chop, I taught poetry to him at Lake Ridge Park, South Seattle. Summer went to Nova High School. Like, we are always losing people, and we live in a chaotic place. How is it healthy to pretend like we're okay all the time? What good does that do for us? If we can never really truly experience the pain that we have that's in us, it literally finds a place in your body to go and store itself. Trauma will go into it will find a place in your body if we don't learn to work through it, and that makes for an unhealthy body, right? But spiritually and emotionally, we have to learn to work through things, and not to get over them or just get through them, but to let them be there and feel we're feeling people.
Yeah, get through it and feel it. Man, Chelsey's just so dope because honestly, everything that she was saying there and the way that she showed up for Off the Clock, you experience that so deeply in her work. And so sounds like this is gonna be an awesome episode, man. Oh, you've been getting some hot fire on Off the Clock, bruh.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very excited. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it's really good as well to just kind of peel back the layers in community. A lot of times we're talking to people, I'm the head of this organization or that organization or this political group or this and that. And like, I'm really enjoying talking to the people who comprise the community. And man, like Chelsey, like I said, Chelsey is dope, you know.
So dope. And you know what? Shout out to you for having the foresight to say, you know what? I'm going to use the studio to the fullest and I'm going to create a whole new thing. You know what I mean? Because these interviews are necessary. And when we talk about, really connecting with folks that are inbred in the community and that are really deeply rooted in it. There she was talking about how she taught Lorenzo Anderson Jr. I mean, that's the kind of stuff we're talking about. There's so many people out there that really are weaving the fabric and creating the quilt of what this community is. And shout out to you, Chelsey, because you're out here, man. We see you.
Definitely. All right. So getting here at the top of the hour, and it's almost time to get out of here. If Curtis was here, he'd be putting his slide up right now. So I guess that's your job, Salman. Sleepless in Seattle, the Creative Festival. That's on the 5th. That's on Sunday. We'll go ahead and put a link there in the comments, man. Support our guy Curtis out there at Seward Park Amphitheater. It's from 1 to 8. And man, Julia's actually going to be there. Julia and Mike Davis and Besa. And you're gonna be there.
I'll be there.
You'll be there too. So some of everybody be there. You see a lot of the Converge family. Salman, yeah. Oh, he said, of course. Also, Daryl dancing in the rain and be there. Like, man, really, it's like a Converge reunion out there. That's Sunday, at the park. And then, of course, there's the Mad Bus Driver. It's going on there at Rainier Arts Center. That's
happening right after that.
Right after there. Are there any other events you want to throw out there before we get out of here?
The ones that I have off the top of my head. The great thing about it is that we do have our calendar submission form. So for those of you out there that know about other things happening, man, make sure you let us know.
Yeah, you got to tell the Mad Bus Driver too. Go ahead and submit so you get it on the calendar. All right, Trey Holiday. Any last words before we're gone? We want to remind everybody, Monday we're finally taking a day off around here. Usually on the holidays we're on air. But Monday, man, we're just gonna live a little bit, and so we'll be back on Tuesday. You'll catch us on Tuesday. But any last words before we get out of here, Trey?
I didn't even know about that. He just dropped that gem because I was just telling everybody. I said, Omari, make sure we're working every holiday. It does not matter if it's Monday through Friday. We're there. So this is amazing. Oh, great news! It's a Feel Good Friday indeed.
I'm making space.
Yeah, good for you.
I'm making space. And that's what's important right now. So so Monday we're chilling. We'll be back on Tuesday. And again, I throw it back to you.
Well, my last words are very consistent. Y'all know me, man. See yourself as part of the solution. It's necessary. I got to give a big shout out to our guy, Curtis Cuddy Delgado, for seeing himself as part of the solution and saying, South Seattle artistry needs some love. And so he's created this Sleepless in Seattle event out of that very thought and that need, not even knowing the history of the phrase Sleepless in Seattle and the movie Sleepless in Seattle. He said it just came to him and he was like, that's what it's going to be. But it's really a great example of somebody who said, man, I want to make sure that South End is getting put on and that I know artists that haven't been able to be on platforms or doing things all over the place. And we want to show them some love locally. So shout out to you, Cuddy, for seeing yourself as part of the solution with Sleepless in Seattle. I know you're doing so many other things with your business and with us here at Converge. So I love seeing people step up like that, giving you guys an inspiring example of how you can see yourself as a part of the solution.
All right. Good stuff, Trey Holiday. I think that's probably it for me. I'm just glad it's Friday. We're going to see what crime is being committed across the street with that alarm. But on that note, there we go. Want to remind everybody, go forward in your purpose, go forward in your humanity. And until Tuesday at 11 a.m., peace.
Lift every voice and sing till earth in heaven ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise as the Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of a new day.